Good YouTube, it's your boy D.D.Godz fresh here, and I am back with another video. You feel me? Yeah, you already see by the title below, I'm here with that Utopia spice, baby. Utopic spice, baby. You already know what it is. I'm telling you, this deck is crazy. I've been playing with this deck. This is probably my next best deck I'm going to play. I love it. The combos is fun. This is a fun deck, but also can be very competitive. Pick in the right freaking hands. And I'm that right freaking hands, baby. You know what I'm saying? These are the Numeron God hands, and now the God hands is going to be switched to the Utopia hands. You get what I'm saying? But let's get right into the deck, bro. I'm not going to waste your time, and I got some replays, you know, some combos and stuff like that. So let's get right into it. Starting off with one of the best cards in the deck, Ascended Sage. Yes, this card grants you the ability to special summon itself from the hand if you control no monsters. Free special summon, that's a plus, baby. You already know what it is. Next, you got to play 3 of those. Next, we'll play the package of the Utopic Astrotopia. You know, Astrotopia, the world, everything good. All of that spice and everything nice. Yeah. So anyway, this grants your ability to special summon up to 2 from your hand. It's treated as the Gaga, Zubaba, Gaga, Go, all that crazy weird shit. But it is cool. I played this at 2. Followed up by the coat. You already know you got to play the coat and the gloves. These 3 combos perfect together. So that allows you to special the ability to special summon 2. This get like Effect Veiler Imperm, you can just special this from hand because you control this. Also, this have a graveyard effect to special summon one of those from grave, right? So also, this has the ability, if this card is on the field, you can trigger it to special this from hand or this from hand. Also, if you control this one from grave, you can special this from grave. That's why they work crazy together, and they're all searchable. Next, one of the best cards in the deck, you already know, is the Astrotopia. Probably the best in the deck. The reason I say, because you can search to counter trap. Most of the time, I will search tactics to keep drawing cards. It is really crazy. You can special summon this card if you control XYZ monster, or if your opponent controls XYZ monster. It is crazy. Of course, it's once per turn, but it has to be once per turn. This card, Astro Karibo, I run it as of right now as one of, but I probably will take it out. Then I'll get into the other options that you can take it out for. You don't really need it in the deck, to be honest. It's a free special summon if you reveal it XYZ, but it locks you into number monsters. That's the only reason. You run the bricks of the deck, the Peggy and the Tornado. Basically, the cards are the equip cards that grant you the ability. This one makes your card non-targetable, and this card makes it where it's a quick effect, basically negate an effect monster. Peggy is one of the best monsters in the deck. Once it's equipped, it becomes broken. But you don't really want to draw it. That's why we run cards like Construction that allows you to put this card back in your hand. Hand traps to the deck, 3 Ash Blossoms. Just stop rogue decks. It stops DPE coming out from the Fusion Destiny and other cards you don't really want to have to deal with. 1 Effect Veiler, definitely for the cross-out target. We are playing cross-out. You don't have to run cross-out, but we get into that. Nibiru for the cross-out target, because Nibiru will wreck this deck. We don't have an Omni to stop it right away when you're going for a combo. Imperm, Self-Explanatory, one of the best hand traps in the format as of right now. Until we get to see the bears. Anyway, your Automato Pickup is the best searcher. Well, one of the best searches, because you activate this card. The reason is a crazy interaction. You activate this card, you're most likely going to add an Astrotopia, or you can add this because it's an Automat card as well. But after this card is on the field, it's a continuous card. So you can use Astrotopia and send this card. Free value, bro. So anyway, this card, basically you add this card. Astrotopia grants you the ability to discard any card in your hand to add up to 2 Zibaba, Gaga, Go, Do. You're going to be adding mostly these guys or this paired with this. Like I said, these interactions crazy. Next, the Rhoda. They're all warriors. Some is rocks. I think you have like 1 rock. Everything else is a warrior in the deck. So yeah, that's perfect. Your Rhoda, right? A lot of people don't really run Zexu Force too much, because since this card came out, but it's just there just in case you draw one, you still have value off of your ZW monster that can special summon itself. So it's still there for just in case you need it, you know, but you don't really need it. You can cut it, and I'll show you what you can cut it for later. Of course, the Hyper Rank, the best Hyper Rank magic in the deck. after this card is in the grave and you XYZ summon into Utopia monsters somewhat, not even just Utopia, XYZ summon card, this card from the grave attaches as material, broken. Like I said, construction, you don't really need it too much, but I like it. Shuffle back a brick into the deck, like if you draw the double or nothing, shuffle it back. You can definitely just add this if you don't have it, so it's really good. Sorry, my cat is like laying on my laptop. Call by the Grave, essentially for Call by the Grave. We do run a crossout package. You do not have to run crossout. You can run more extenders in the deck, which sometimes you feel like you need it, but I like the way it's running. Crossout been key why in my success of winning lately. I'm telling you guys, try out crossout if you have not tried out crossout. The brick of the deck, the double and nothing, but also the OTK of the deck. You know, self-explanatory what to do. Like I said, XYZ chain taxes. If you draw it, golden. You can search it, golden. This card allows you to just draw into the hand traps to stop your opponent. And of course, the number of protection. If you control a number card, you can stop anything. And also, if your card, you have to also control the face-up number card for this card to activate the result. Also, if your XYZ get destroyed, you get to set it again. I'm gonna go through this quickly. Best card, one of the best cards in the deck, Dragonair. I call it Dragon Knight. I love it. It just reminds me of the old Pokemon card. But this card grants you the ability, if you have 2 materials under it, detach it to the grave. Then you get to special summon 1 through 100. Great. Most of the time you're going to Hope Harbinger, or you can go into your Photon Lord, I'm sorry, and you just get more negates. I go into Hope Harbinger most likely because you know you want to stop that spell card. You have a lot of monster negates already on the field. Hope Harbinger is self-explanatory. You get to snatch and steal a spell card after your opponent uses it. It also negates. Also, if you have a card to detach, you can make your opponent only attack this card. So this card can make your opponent go to 0, and then you have to attack this card. Pretty crazy. Just in case they try to like attack and like Zeus you and all of that stuff, you're stopping all of that. Next, you have the lightning. Lightning is there for, you know, OTK purposes, and if your opponent have cards that activate after you destroy it, you're cutting that out. Best card to me and out of the XYZs is that after you summon this guy, you detach 2 materials, get him out turn 1, and the spell card is going to allow you to attach it, then you detach to get your peg. And peg in this card is 2 quick effects that negate monster effects. And this card, when it negates the monster effect, it also haves it as well. This extension on the Utopia, you're gonna if you have this on the field, just extra draw fodder. Utopia itself, the heart and soul of the deck. Tornado Dragon, just you can end on this card when you have the right extenders, just to make sure your opponent, you know, don't Mystic Mind you and things like that. If you brick, you just go into, you know, Baguska, you sit on this card, really hard to play through. Sage gets you going. This is the first XZ you're going to go into. Gaga Magician, you can replace it. Like I said, if you're not going to run, I'll get into it, but Karibo, you're going to replace this. But this allows you to special summon XYZ card. You're just going to be able to overlay into your future. Of course, you have to make this card double get your thing started. You run a 2 package, why not? You can easily make this every turn in the Photon. Now, these are cards you can just go to for extenders. Grantite, the Spirit. Both of these cards can be special summoned by just removing a certain type. This is Earth, and both of these are Earth. So you can just special summon these cards, and you have Earth here and Earth here. You have 2 Earths, so it's just so easy to do it. Quagga Supplier. If you send basically, if you send a rock card to the grave, which you do a lot, you can just basically special summon this card, and you do it all for granted. More go. This is more special summon fodder. If this card is in the grave, you can special summon out. You can special summon go. If you normal summon, you already know what Cage do. Katsuka Cage, whatever you want to call this card. Lizard Man, you just special summon it after you normal summon, especially a chain block. This card, granted, like I said, you can swap out for Magician. This card, a Goblin, is another card you can just do for normal summon special and keep going. Monster Reborn, just in case you know you basically want a Reborn card, you can take out, like I said, if you just want to take out the rank up and just get more, if you want to take out the cross out and you want to run more cards, like I said, you can do that. The Dragubion, I hope I'm saying that right. and the number 100 to OTK purposes and things like that, you know? And like I said, anyway, to keep it going, you just do crazy things with the deck. As in a replay, as you're about to see right now, you just go off, and the cards, the extension and things like that, it is really broken. Like I said, you're going to Sage here. Sage is gonna let you get blue, and then you get to, and now you get to activate your God targeting cards, a special summon. After you summon Astrotopia, you're gonna send your pickup, search the spell. Like I said, this card is gonna allow you just to summon. It allows you to draw, and draw. That's what you wanna do. And also you just pay 500, but that's fine. You have cards in your deck that states if you have 2,000 below, you just get free pluses. So here, you're just gonna, now you see I'm winning the prime, you're just gonna now rank it up. And now this is where you're going your Dragonair. Dragonair is gonna grant you the ability to now go into the best card in your deck. As you can see here, the starting card is so good. Then the spell card is gonna attach, you're gonna now detach, you're gonna get the Peggy I was telling you about. This is so broken. We didn't use this card yet. Just look at the plus value you get off of that. And this card you just make for later, so you get an extra plus card you draw into, like you just saw there. And like I said, it's just so free. Look how free this is. In phase, you're gonna go into your Hope Harbinger and just attach material, and it's just broken, right? It's just crazy. In this replay I'm about to show you, like I said, this is just random hands that I'm showing you. You draw the nib, you don't have to cross out target anyway. You leave the nib in hand just in case your opponent goes off, break your board. You have your own nib. You have a lot of follow-up after you draw cards, but in this situation, I don't have the plus card to keep drawing, but it's okay because you're still, this is full combo. Any like 2 cards, you can really go full combo. You may not get the greatest, like, if you don't get open to full combo, you basically just don't end on the future, but you still end on plus negate, so it's fine. Still end on the Hope Harbinger and the 2 monster negates. But as you can see here, it's just perfect follow-up and things like that. Like I said, you run the Magician. Magician allows you to do this play, and I'm gonna show you a replay without the Magician when you go into the Granite, and Granite to search card off of that, right? It's just like I said, free plus value. Okay, this video, quick last video, is when we're running the Granite. You're gonna see more value of it, how you can search a rock and just keep plussing off of it and things like that. Like I said, this deck is probably one of the best and fun decks I played with in a while. I may try Kraken Control, because Kraken Control is really crazy. Somebody played me with it and I actually fell in love with that deck as well. But this deck is so much fun. Like right now on DB, I'm probably 13-3 at the moment with this deck, and the bricks is really not as bad. Some games you're gonna brick, that's every deck, but it's fine. Like I said, I'm just having so much fun. Look at the hand traps you draw off of the card, and it's just like lovely. You draw hand traps off of one card, and yes, draw kills the deck, but we side and drove for cross out targets, right? Just to make sure. Like I said, now we added the Granite when I took out the certain card. I took out Karibo and I added this. So you add this off the Karibo and you just do more. Like I said, I didn't have the extra extender, but that's that, you know? So like I said, you can go into Photon Lord and go into this and whatever you want to do. But that's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys really enjoyed, all of you Utopia fans out there. Hey, comment down below if you guys think I should keep cross out or run other things. Send me your inboards. Send me your Facebook links. Let me see it. I am in a Utopia group, so that group is amazing as well. Shout out to them. Also, shout out to the D.D.Godz members and all such. That's it for the video, and I'm out.